hello everybody. Welcome to the next episode review of The Last of Us. We'll be talking about episodes 6 and 7 tonight, and I'm super excited to talk about these amazing episodes. So, our friend Michelle is running a little bit late, and that's fine. But I do have our good friend Shiro's here, so let's bring her in.
Hello.
And I totally forgot the intro. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It happens. How you doing?
Pretty good.
That's great.
I'm really excited to talk about these episodes because they were so good.
Oh my god, same here. So many references to the second game
Yeah.
from episode 6.
Yeah. And then those of us who've played the game, we know that it's referencing the DLC from the first game.
Exactly.
So that was really cool. Okay.
You go ahead because I don't know what you want to talk about first.
Yeah. Hi Max.
Hey Max. How you doing?
Welcome in. So there's a lot happened in episode 6.
Oh yeah. A lot.
So we start off with Ellie and Joel making their way out west, and they stumble across this cabin with this old couple, and like I found that whole exchange really interesting.
Yeah, same here.
Because they basically break in, and and the woman tells them like where they are, and then the husband comes in and is like, "Did you tell him the truth? Are you telling me the truth?"
Yeah. And didn't he say, like, did you make him food?
She's like, yes.
It was funny.
And then Ellie, like, came downstairs with the gun in her hand, but, like, after that whole encounter and then go back outside, well, first of all, she steals one of their rabbits.
Yeah. Was it 1 or 2? Was it 1? I thought it was 2. I can't remember. Was it 1?
I only saw 1.
Oh, it had been 1.
I don't know, but either way,
yeah, I
she
thought it was
steals
funny.
food from them, but then like we see Joel have this like moment of like,
yeah, he needed to take a breather.
Yeah. Like
a panic.
Yeah, like a panic attack or something like that, and
yeah,
like poor Ellie thought he was like dying.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, like just take a breather, Joel. Just. But then, like, not to skip too far ahead, but like later in the episode when he's talking with Tommy, he tells him how like terrified he is to like lose Ellie or something like happening to her, because he's literally responsible for her safety and everything. And like I found that kind of heartbreaking given everything that he's been through.
Yeah, I was crying that whole scene. I cried 5 times that episode, okay?
Yeah, and just like the moment when Joel and Tommy finally reunite.
Oh my god, I broke.
That was really sweet.
It was so good. Oh. It's just like the emotion from Joel when he sees Tommy. He wanted to probably jump off the horse, but like he had to get off the horse.
I think we all wanted to give him a hug.
Yes, exactly.
Hey Donnell, what's up?
Hi.
How's it going, my friend? But like seeing their like whole journey in this episode was really cool. Because I know, like, if I remember correctly from the game, like there were some scenes that they included in the show in this episode when they were on their journey.
I did like how they showed the hydroelectric plant, even though like the dam, even though they didn't go there.
Yeah,
because like in the game they go there, like they go inside of it. That's how you see.
There's like a whole level in that.
That's how you meet Tommy and Maria, and I thought it was cool how they showed it, at least. Because I was thinking, are they gonna show it or not? And I was happy that they just showed it, and like they kind of talked about it a little bit. Because like I can't remember exactly, but like did Ellie like say almost the exact same dialogue, almost like, oh, what is that? And then Joel kind of said what it was, but then it was like really short though.
Yeah, it was probably pretty close to what she said in the game.
Yeah, it's like, what was that?
I mean, you probably know more than me because it's been forever since I've played the game.
Yeah, even though I just speed run it and I can't remember.
We're doing good, Donnell. We're just talking about Last of Us.
Doing good.
One of our favorite shows on the air right now.
Yeah, I just think of Sunday, you just cry. Sunday's the crying day at 9 p.m. Eastern.
All of our emotions, like, built up through the whole week, just letting it all out.
Yep.
In these episodes.
I just wait to cry until Sunday.
But I gotta say, one thing that I really loved seeing was like the scenery.
Oh, yeah.
Like the shots that they got from like when Ellie and Joel were on the horse. Like,
oh my gosh, those are so good.
So pretty.
Yes. I'm not looking forward to David. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's probably next episode, right?
Yeah, it is.
Because we're getting pretty close to the end of the game at this point.
Which, since that's just, it's crazy.
That's sad.
It feels like we need like 5 more episodes.
I know. But like, was there anything during this episode that like jumped out at you?
Yeah. A lot. When they first get to Jackson. No. When so you know how the couple in the house at the beginning, how they were like, I forget how they said it exactly, but they were saying stay away from the river. It's just like a river of death, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is it? Infected and crazy infected or something? And they're walking, and Ellie's like, oh, well, there's the river, and like nothing's happening. And then it was like after the dam, and then like you see all these people coming on horses.
Yeah.
That scene when they were having the dog check for infected. Joel, like right there, Joel was having another panic attack because he like froze up because he didn't know what to do, because he thought, oh my god, this dog is gonna smell the infection on her and the dog's gonna rip her apart. But then when I personally think that was Buck, oh my goodness, the dog from the game. Like, you know, the dog. Yeah. I honestly think that was the dog. They just didn't say his name. I really think that was him. But when he was just looking at Ellie, and Ellie's like petting, I was just like, oh.
Yeah, like my heart was like,
I was
not. That scene was so stressful because, like, just the look on Joel's face, like, I was
Yeah,
like,
because he was frozen. He was like, "What do? I can't do anything. I got no guns. They're gonna shoot me if I move," and like all that. I'm like, "Oh my god."
I know.
Yeah, but then when she asked who he was, it was like, "Oh snap," basically. But
Exactly.
the things that popped out at me was when they were eating. Like after they first get into Jackson. Like I didn't think we were gonna actually see Jackson. I'm not gonna lie. I was so shocked to see Jackson.
Yeah, it was a cute little town.
Yes.
Like it really reminded me of like the old West and stuff. It was cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. And I really don't want to talk about the second game because even though it's kind of hard because there are so many references in this.
Right. Right.
But Jackson looked like it just came straight out of the game. It was like down to the like everything was like exactly out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like the details are just amazing. And oh, someone subbed, by the way.
Oh yeah, Charlie. Hi Charlie. Thank you for the resub.
Yeah, when they were eating, when they're eating and Ellie's like she's like, "Hey, what are you looking at?" And there's this girl looking at her.
Yeah.
I was just like,
we know who you are.
That jumped out at me. So,
oh yeah.
At first, I was like, "Oh, it's a random girl," but then when I was just like, "No, it's not."
Not just any girl.
We can't say, but we know.
Mm-hmm. Those of you who have played the second game would definitely recognize that girl off the bat.
That whole part, I was just like, "Oh snap!"
Oh.
Like, was there anything that jumped out at you?
Well then, like the part where Ellie was asking Joel what he wants to like do after they take her to the Fireflies, and he said that he wants a farm, which also
oh, yeah, when they're at the campfire.
Yeah, and he.
Oh, yeah, that jumped out at me too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a reference to the second game because of the farm and the sheep and
so many Last of Us 2 references in it, and I was just like screaming.
Yeah, exactly. Foreshadowing.
Yeah. The episode had no shirtless Joel or
Negative 10 stars.
Well, you kind of saw a little bit, but in the 7th episode, you just saw him getting stitched up, and I can't watch that. I was like squinting like this, trying to watch it because that stuff kind of freaks me out a little bit. Like, I don't get sick. I just get weak and like almost like I'm gonna pass out.
Oh.
Yeah, like anything with needles, I have to like look away.
Yeah, I understand.
But like I can play video games with like blood, but like if it's in real life, I can't. It's weird. It's weird. All good. Yeah, that part when they was talking about the farm, I was like,
part 2.
Also, when they went to the horses,
the Shimmer,
Maria was like, "Here, meet Shimmer." I was like, ah.
Oh.
I'm like, Shimmer. Oh my gosh.
Interview with a Vampire makes me want to pass out.
Oh yeah, isn't there like a lot of blood in that? I never watched it. I just seen previews.
My daughter started watching it, and she doesn't like Ellie.
Like, I like Ellie, but at the beginning of the show, it seemed like yes, Bella is gonna be a different Ellie. But like, I love her now. I love her from the beginning though too. It's just she was like a different. I don't know how to say it correctly.
Yeah.
Like she was, like, more mean. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I guess given her situation she was in at the time, she was a little confused, probably.
Yeah. And then Joel just slams her against the wall.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm a little late, but it's fine.
All good. Glad you're here.
I was looking at chat. Who's Max gonna fight?
JC's daughter, because she doesn't like Ellie.
Her words were not my type.
Mm-mm. And you got bad taste.
But like, I was trying to say, like, I love Bella's version of Ellie too, but at the beginning of the show, she was kind of like mean, and I don't know another word how to describe. Words.
Everyone looks like a mess. What's up, Sunshine? I saw someone say my name.
Hey, Sunshine. But yeah, we're still on episode 6.
Yeah, we were just talking about all the little Easter eggs that were in that episode.
I see Max said, my friend hated Ellie. I don't trust your friend. I don't trust anyone who doesn't like Ellie.
I like that mug you got.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
thanks.
up, Mug?
Little birdies. Wait, can you see that?
Ooh.
It came with like a set of 4, and each one has like something different on it. But this is my favorite one.
Cool.
I like the birds.
Cool.
She likes Ellie now?
Oh, so your friend likes Ellie now? Okay, your friend's fine then. Your friend can sit with us.
We're the cool table that likes Ellie.
Exactly.
You can come sit at our table now.
Did y'all talk about the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, briefly.
A little bit.
That shit was cool. I'm glad they added that.
We were just talking about how terrified we were in that moment, like,
and
how tense it was.
And how Joel was just standing there, like, having a panic attack, like, I can't do anything.
I felt so bad for him.
I know. I was kind of like, I felt like I was having a little bit of a panic attack, because I was like, what's gonna happen?
Joel needs a break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I really felt for him in this episode. Like, the whole thing, he was just, like, especially with his chat with Tommy, like, talking about being scared to fail Ellie, and like something happening to her, and that was just so sad.
If Pedro doesn't get a freaking Emmy for that scene alone, I'm gonna
You're gonna fight somebody.
Yes. Did you talk about Dina? Potential Dina?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't say her name.
There's nothing wrong with saying her name.
Who's Dina?
There's nothing wrong with saying Dina.
But yes, we did talk about her.
I mean, they freaking talk about her in the podcast. We can talk about her. Max, that's my wife. Joel does need a vacation.
Yeah.
See, then us that say her name.
Yeah, when I heard right when Ellie said, "What are you looking at?" and just the camera just goes over, I'm like, "That's Dina. Goodbye."
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw some people on Twitter be like, "Oh yeah, like I mean, it could be her, but they don't think that actress is gonna stay. They think she's just like a placeholder for that." But I don't know. I kind of hope they keep her I mean,
yeah.
we didn't hear her speak or anything, but I like her already.
Yeah, I like her.
Like, that's it. I saw her and I'm like, yes.
You can see their resemblance.
Resemblance and like just the way, even just I don't know, just like she was there for a few seconds, but just the way she looked at her, I
thought of Dina right away. Like,
yeah, I really hope they keep her.
Cause like someone put like a photo of the actress next to Dina and like,
it looked really good.
Yeah.
If you go to her Instagram, it's filled with comments and all her posts now. People being like, Dina, Dina, Dina.
Oh my goodness.
That's all her comments now.
I would be a little annoyed with that.
I would be scared.
I know. I'd be like, I'm just gonna go hide.
It's like, well.
She was
sharing fan art that people made of her as Dina, like full on, and I'm like, that's not denial.
What?
Like so like people did fan art of her, like in like part 2 look.
Or already?
Yeah, and she was sharing it.
No way.
People were quick with that stuff.
How are people that fast?
I don't know. It takes me like weeks to do one piece of art. I don't know how people do it in like a day.
I want her voice to be as deep as mine.
Done now. Oh my god.
All right. Well, I asked Shiro's this. So, Michelle, was there anything about episode 6 that jumped out at you that we didn't already talk about?
I mean, honestly, one of my favorite things was Maria.
Yeah.
I think they cast her perfectly. Like, even before we saw her, like when I heard she was first cast for Maria, I was like, yep, I know she's gonna kill it because I love that actress. She's really good.
Yeah, she was good.
She's very good.
I feel like she embodied her really well. I like when Joel's all like, "Oh, can we like just talk just as a family?" And Tommy's like, "Actually."
Surprise!
He's like, well. Yeah, I love that. I like that part too.
That was funny. And then Ellie's like, "Oh shit, congrats!" And Joel's
yeah, and then
congrats.
And then didn't Ellie turn to Joel and say, "Shouldn't you say congrats or something like that?"
And Joel just says it's so dry.
Yeah, just congrats.
I love how they both have their rude moments, but yet they keep telling each other to be polite.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's happened quite a few times during this season.
Yeah.
It's funny. I love their dynamic.
Just like the parts with them like just bonding and talking, like it just makes me so happy.
It's so cute. I thought it was interesting that Jackson looks like part 2. Although Neil did say that's what they originally wanted with the first game. Like they wanted Jackson to be ready for part 1, but they just couldn't make it work. And that's why we got the dam.
Yeah. That's
nice.
crazy. When I listened, when he said that in the podcast, I was like, what?
Oh, did you talk about Shimmer?
I
love Shimmer, little baby horse. I wanted to keep it.
Yeah, when Maria said Shimmer, I was just like, no way.
It was the cutest thing. Little baby.
And now I'm just sitting here like thinking ahead.
Well, I think that's smart, and like Craig said exactly what I was thinking when watching the episode was that because when they created the first game, they didn't have the second game in mind. You know, they just had that game and that's it. But now that we have both games, they can do early little Easter eggs and plants for what's to come later.
Dina.
And I think that's so good.
Dina, Shimmer, yeah.
Unknown, stop.
Oh my, What, are you getting ready for next episode or something?
Oh god, no. I was gonna say I'm excited for the next one, but we have to talk about 7 first.
Yes. I was just holding off for the scene in the bedroom for the very end because not the very end of the.
Oh yeah. I think they did great with it.
They did so good. I was crying, and like I felt like I was playing the game again at that part.
Yeah.
It was Bella and Pedro should win an award for just that scene.
They've been killing it.
It's like right when she like pushed Joel, I was like,
I was crying.
oh, I cried like 5 times. I probably cried more. I can't remember.
I've lost count.
I cried for Shiver, okay?
Same. Those were happy tears.
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard not to. It's hard not to cry.
I'm just trying to think. Oh, how Tommy and Joel were talking in the bar, and Tommy's like, "I'm gonna be a dad now."
That conversation hurt.
That yeah. And then Joel was just staring at him like, and then what he said, I was just like, I wanted to slap him across the face.
Who, Joel? You want to slap him? Yeah, I mean, he didn't need to be like that. He didn't
need to say that.
But you know what? I feel like they both said hurtful things to each other, though.
They did. Oh, they did.
When Tommy was like, just because your life stopped or whatever, like, doesn't mean mine has to. I was like, ah!
Can they stop?
Can y'all stop being mean to each other?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we got the hug through. Now we're ready to fight.
It's like, oh, here's our wholesome hug. Now here's some arguing and heartbreak.
Average Last of Us fan base catches.
Yeah, true.
But then, like, they go to the scene after that when Joel goes out of the bar and he thinks that he sees his daughter Sarah.
Oh my god, that whole
second.
That was so sad.
Like, oh.
Pedro's like facial expression during that whole scene, I felt that. Like,
I think that was a good addition they did to Joel compared to the game, was giving him those like panic attacks, because I feel like that's very realistic, you know? Like someone who's been through everything that he's been through, I think that's like a fair reaction to have.
Oh,
you know? Like, I saw some people complaining online that they made him too weak in the show. I'm like, why? Because he's not bashing skulls every 5 seconds? Like, he's realistic.
Yeah. And that's another thing. People were complaining that there was like hardly no action. But one thing that I think it was Craig that said in the podcast, saying it's emotional action or something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what that episode was.
That there was a lot. Like I said, I cried a lot. So action can be different.
Yeah, like, I mean, the gameplay in Last of Us is definitely fun. You know, we love all the infected and all the
but that's a video
bad people
game.
Stuff. Yeah, but that's exactly that's a game. But also, I feel like a lot of people who are like hardcore fans of Last of Us, the biggest thing for them is the story and the characters. You know, like that's what makes it stand out from a lot of other games within that genre, because it's so story heavy, and you have these like multi-layered characters and all these different relationships and like different stories that I feel like that's the more important part that's should be showcased over like, oh, let's just have a bunch of infected every episode. Like, there's more to Last of Us than just infected. A lot more.
Yeah, and then the gameplay is just a little extra thing in the games.
Exactly, yeah. I don't know, people just like to whine. There's no, you can't please everyone.
It's true.
It's impossible. But hey, I mean, the show is doing numbers, so it's doing something right.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot better than a lot of the video game adaptations out there.
Yep.
Everyone's taking notes.
Yep.
We gotta take notes.
For all this stuff that's coming out, they better be. I really want the God of War one to be good.
Yeah, same here. I agree with that.
Aren't they also making a Horizon Zero Dawn show?
Yeah.
But it's like isn't it like a prequel a little bit?
Is it?
Not really a prequel, but like a little. I don't know. JC might know. I can't remember.
God of Dad.
Data boy.
Data boy.
Okay, okay, so I was right. So Horizon will be a prequel before the world ended.
That's interesting. But hopefully it's like an actual good one, not let's just do a prequel so we can do a huge franchise, but then it doesn't make it past the prequel because it wasn't good.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like, so hopefully they do good with that.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a great game series too.
Yeah, I love Horizon. Horizon's probably like my second favorite franchise after Last of Us. I love that game.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, okay. That'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, I just hope God of War and the Horizon show is good. Because I love those games.
There was something else getting adapted that I wanted to see, but I'm forgetting. Oh!
Warhammer.
Ghost.
Oh, Ghost of Tsushima, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Is that a show or a movie?
I think it's a movie.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I hope that one's good too.
Better be. Like, can you imagine how cool the action scenes would be for that?
No, I know exactly what scenes you want.
Shut up! If there's not at least one hot spring, I want a refund.
The whole movie.
The whole movie's
After
a hot
big
spring.
battle, we gotta go to the hot spring, guys.
Live action Crash Bandicoot. Okay, but he has to be played by like a human in like weird makeup. That's what I want.
Tom Holland.
No.
Tom Holland as Crash. Let's go. Let's do it. He can kill it. I don't know. Where do I audition?
Oh goodness. Or you mean
no, not Chris Pratt. Escape him.
Oh my gosh. I laugh so hard sometimes I cry.
It's good tears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max is like, no. Or Vin Diesel.
Oh my god.
He's gonna show up and be like, I'm here about family.
Oh my
Punch.
gosh. Oh.
Alright,
Yeah, we got a little distracted.
yeah, we got a little sidetracked there, but
It's hard not to.
I found that whole scene with Maria and Ellie kind of interesting when she was cutting her hair and they were talking about the Kevin and Sarah, because Ellie had saw the board on top of the fireplace with both their names, and then Maria told Ellie about Sarah being Joel's daughter, and then what she said after about who Joel really is. And Ellie's like, yeah, I already know, like, he's killed people. I already know that. But then like one of the lines that Maria said, the only ones who can betray us are the ones we trust. Which is very true, sadly. So,
well, I really liked it because in the game, all we know is that Ellie's like, Maria told me about Sarah. We never actually got the conversation.
Yeah, exactly. I like how they put that in there.
That was smart, I think.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Joel was gonna have Tommy take her, so basically right there a little bit.
I love when he's just like, you deserve a choice.
Joel. Sorry, Michelle.
No, when not Tommy, Joel's like, you deserve a choice, and Ellie's
and
like, let's go.
She just throws the bag.
No hesitation.
And Joel's like, huh? But Gabby, what did you say at the same time? I couldn't hear both of you.
Oh, I said it could have been foreshadowing, like something like later, like in the next 2 episodes. I don't know.
Which part?
Like the conversation
about your trust and
I don't know.
That quote. That quote.
Yeah, the
Oh,
well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. It's not like huge, but yeah. Yeah. Kind of, without saying what it is.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm gonna be scared next episode.
Same.
I'm very excited for the next episode.
Oh, I am very excited.
I'm excited to be scared.
Yeah, because...
Yeah. We all know who's coming.
The guy that got to play David looks like Woody Harrelson. I'm sorry. I keep seeing clips of him, and I'm like, I deadass thought that was Woody Harrelson at first. I was like, they got Woody for this?
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, oh, that's not him. Never mind. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
The Ellie's room had pictures of giraffes. If they don't put that scene, I swear.
Oh my gosh, I was talking about that. I was talking about that on my stream today, because I've been speed running the first game, and I'm like, yeah, I sadly couldn't pet the giraffe, but I looked through the door and I'm like, that better be happening, and then I walk. I was walking, and I'm like, that better happen.
I feel like it might not, but I hope it does.
It better. I will turn off the TV right if it doesn't happen. I will.
I mean, it might not, because there's been a few times where in the show they'll cut something out, but they'll still make a reference to it. You know?
You can't just make a reference to that. It just has to happen. It has to happen.
I hope so. I really do. But I feel like there's a chance it might not because of pacing, but I hope they still...
they could slow down for that.
Slow down. The next episodes are short. We got 2 episodes left and they're short. I don't know why they're not a full hour. I'm like, make use of the full hour. You have time.
I thought next episode was almost an hour, 50 minutes or something.
From what I saw, they're both 40 something. I don't know if that's true, but...
Well, I know the last one's 40 something. Which is
short. I want more.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was telling Gabby. I want I thought we needed there were gonna be 5 more episodes after this.
Oh yeah.
I wish.
No. I wish they would have done 12 episodes. 9 is not enough.
Nope. But I was, we were talking earlier about the scenery that we saw in this episode when Joel and Ellie were traveling on the horse, and
I like the little montage.
Yeah, and Joel teaching Ellie how to shoot, and
oh my,
he's so proud of himself.
I like that part when he's getting ready. He's like, you gotta do this and this, and Ellie's this with the binoculars, and she's like. He just keeps talking, and Ellie's like, "Are you gonna shoot this thing or get it pregnant?" And I'm just like,
that was so good. That was hilarious.
I laughed so hard at that part.
That was funny.
But that whole scene reminded me of the concept art of Joel showing Ellie how to shoot the gun.
Mm-hmm.
That whole when I was like, what is going on? Because I'm like, who's shooting this gun? Because they were missing the shots, and then I saw it was Ellie and Joel. Right when I saw them, I was like, yep, that's it, the concept art, and I'm happy they put that in there.
Yeah,
it was cute. That and the bonfire.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one that was concept art.
Mm-hmm.
But that whole scene at the university, and then what happened after at the end. It was,
I was happy they put the monkeys in it. I thought they were gonna have monkeys. They had the monkeys running around, and when they went in and they heard something, and Joel's like, oh, "Be careful!" and he opens the door, and I'm like, yes.
Monkeys.
Because that scared me in the game when I first played it a couple of times. When I first played it, I was like, that monkey scared the crap out of me.
I didn't think they were gonna have the monkeys at all. So I'm
glad that's what I thought. I was like, really?
And they kept the line too. The first time seeing a monkey, first time seeing a monkey. I love that they kept that.
That's another thing I love about the show is that they've like taken lines straight from the game.
Yeah, I do like how they're doing that too.
They do it in a way that flows well. It doesn't feel forced.
Yeah, I like how they changed how Joel got injured. Like, yeah, they could have done what they done in the game, but he probably would have died.
But they couldn't. I mean,
they could have done it a different way where he wasn't falling from a second-story floor. Like, he could have like got pushed on it or something. Or
still, that's a full-on through and through. You know,
but yeah, I get that. But like, I did like how they did change it. How the guy hit the baseball bat, and when Joel was like strangling the guy, I was like, so he grabbed him and strangled him and took him out, exactly like the game.
Yeah, I saw the memes, people being like, oh, he pressed square or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I was like, yep.
And then when Ellie's like, Joel, and he's like, huh? And then he looks down and realizes that he got stabbed.
The adrenaline, you don't notice until
And then when he pulled, I was just like, same like pain, like feeling I felt when he got hurt in the game when he like pulled the bat out of himself. I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, I was like,
no.
But then like the part where he ends up falling off the horse and like just the emotion on Ellie's face,
oh
like,
my God.
I was like, oh.
Just like, yeah. Even though the dialogue was a little different, I was like, it felt the same. And another thing people were complaining about was like, is that horse CGI'd? It was just standing still. No.
Don't get me started with that.
No, it was the real horse. The horse was just too cold and it was just standing like that.
Yeah, there was someone that tweeted that and then it blew up. And then the people who actually worked on the show replied and were like, no, that was a real horse. And they explained it. And then that person was like, I don't believe you.
And did they post like a behind the scenes photo of like the actual horse there too? And then like you saw like the horse like handler on his horse that was like right there too. So like you could see it was the actual horse too.
Yeah.
But yeah, someone already made a TikTok meme with Pedro's Joel, and they're like, "Yeah, he's fine." They took his skit from SNL when he was in the hospital bed.
Oh, I saw that. Oh my God.
I'm fine. Or what was it? Like they got the part like he was like,
"I
was done."
He was my favorite. That shit was so funny.
I'm like, someone made that with like the next day or like that night because I went to bed at like probably midnight or something. So like they made it that fast too. I'm like, how can you make these things so fast?
They're way too fast with memes. I saw something really funny. So you know, at the beginning of the next episode, he's like, you know, lying down and Ellie puts the jacket over him.
He's so cute.
This YouTuber that I watch who does breakdowns of the episode took a screenshot of that with like him under the jacket looking at her and he wrote, "I'm baby." And I couldn't stop laughing. "I'm baby." It was so perfect. And he was saying how Joel just wanted medicine, a snacky snack.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I couldn't stop laughing at that. And it's true, he looks so innocent. He's like his little jacket, poor thing.
Oh. So I guess that kind of leads into episode 7 now.
Yeah, I felt so bad for him at the start of that. Like he was crying
when he was like, "You gotta go back to time and go north."
I was like, "Shut up, Joel.
Leave me." He's like
the part where he pushes her away.
Yeah, he's.
Oh my God! Someone did a like video like montage of all the times he's pushed her, and it's so funny.
Oh gosh, I kind of want to see that though.
It's like he's done it 3 times already, and it's so funny. I'm like the caption was something like, "Why is he always throwing her around?" or something. I'll send it to you. It's so good.
Aww.
Max says he's such a baby.
Yeah. I did like the opening of the show, how it showed where you were at Oh, what did you? Wait, that was episode 6. I'm going way back.
What?
The beginning of episode 6, how they showed like the end of episode 5 at the beginning of 6.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, probably to show, I think,
the time jump.
The time jump, and also probably like the panic attacks too, like the start of them maybe.
That shit was sad. I was like, I don't need to see this again.
I know, right?
I was like, don't show me this again, please.
Yeah, I like the shots that they had at the beginning of 7, like the show where they were at and everything, and I was like
exactly like where they are in the game.
Yeah, I was like, I know exactly where they're at.
Like, I felt instant relief when I saw that, because I was worried the episode wasn't at all going to show the modern day stuff, like present day.
It was going to start right in the Left Behind.
Yeah, I thought it was going to go straight to Left Behind, but I'm glad they put the present day stuff, because I know for anyone who's not a gamer and like hasn't played it,
would have no idea.
Yeah, they would just be so mad that they would have to wait 2 weeks to see that he's, still breathing.
Okay.
But I'm glad they didn't do that. I was like, the second they started it, I was like, oh, okay, less complaints from people now, because if they didn't show that, the complaints would be endless.
I only got halfway through the episode 7 podcast, and they actually said that they were just going to have a full Left Behind episode, but they said HBO came back and said you have to have some of the present in with the episode. Even though Craig was like, well, that's how the DLC play works too. And I'm like, why would you have that in there then?
Yeah, like the DLC goes back and forth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at least they did it. It wasn't completely, but the way they set it up makes sense, at least for the show.
But like they did it when when HBO probably came back and they said that, and they probably realized, oh, we should do this. They did it kind of like the game, like how they were going back and forth, and I'm like, thank you. Thank you.
I liked seeing more of like Ellie's day before Riley gets there.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. And like the whole thing of her having that poster in her room of Mortal Kombat, she has that in the game too. But I like that they made it more prominent. They're like, oh, Mortal Kombat. I mean, I do wish we had angel knives, but it's still cool that they did Mortal Kombat. I think Storm was perfect for Riley, honestly.
Oh yeah. She was really good.
Yeah, like Storm and Bella, all their scenes together are just amazing.
Yeah.
Like Left Behind's my favorite DLC ever in a video game, and they captured like everything so good in that episode. Like all of it.
Even like the way Storm would move.
Yes.
It just felt so much like Riley.
Yes.
Like, I was just, because I've seen the episode twice, and when I watched it again, I couldn't help but notice. And I'm just here like, did she play the game? Like, because she moves just like her. It's crazy.
Yeah, I wanted the water gun fight too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind that it wasn't in it.
Yes.
Because we still got a lot of really cute moments of them together.
It's true.
Like, I feel like we got the same amount of cute moments.
Yeah. Like the carousel and the...
Yeah.
Oh, that scene.
I like that they, like...
extended it.
Yeah.
And Riley was riding, too.
Yeah. And the masks were exact.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I was like...
At first, I thought that part wasn't going to happen, the Halloween store. And I was like, where is the Halloween store? And then when I saw it, I was like, yes. And then Riley's like, here. And I'm just like, the best. Get so happy.
It was so cute.
Yeah, it was smart to mix those two scenes, like just combine them. Like the scene when the infected comes in and then the Halloween store, and just make it into one. I think it worked really well.
Yeah, instead of them just running away.
Yeah.
Like, and it's funny because as the episode was going, I texted my friend and I was like, why do I feel like only one infected is going to come in and attack them instead of like
20?
That, yeah. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Realistically, they have more of a chance of surviving one than a horde of them. Like, they probably just would have been eaten before anything. They wouldn't even have, like, a moment to be, like, emotional together.
Yeah, but that infected came from the doll store that is in the DLC in the present day of Ellie.
Yeah.
Because she has to go and get the key off of the clicker. The clicker's like dead though.
I thought that was smart.
That stalker came from the same store though too, which is kind of I was like, I know exactly what this is.
Same. That store, all I can think is, oh, yep, this is when you gotta go down the door, get the key, and then a clicker walks by, and I remember all that stuff. Like, but it's like instead of that, they just once again just did like a combination. Yeah, it's really crazy to me how they're able to so cleverly combine moments and dialogue and stuff, but it still flows the same way it would in the game.
Like, I don't know how they do it, but they do it good. Like,
that's
I know
why I'm like,
but it's insane.
The what?
I said I probably know how they do it, but it's just that's a lot of work.
Well, yeah, like especially I'm excited for season 2, and I won't say anything. But all I'm gonna say is that since the second game is way longer than the first one, like it's almost like double the length.
Yeah, that's
I know they're doing 2 seasons, but I'm just very curious how they're gonna be able to like
do that.
Make it off. Yeah, like pretty much do the same thing again, but with like a longer game.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. All those episodes are gonna have to be an hour long at least.
I hope so. And like my only concern is it seems like they might start filming this year. So I'm just like, are the scripts done? Rushing. Did they already write it? They better not be rushing them. HBO, do not rush Neil and Craig. Let them take their time. Let them write this out, okay? We can wait, okay? I'd rather wait for like an amazing season than like...
They have to wait 7 years like we did.
Oh my god, make them struggle like a gamer.
That's what Gabby and I were saying at the beginning. They all have to wait.
No, but okay, wait. The people who played the game don't have to wait. We've already suffered long enough.
True.
Hey, by that time, part 3 might come out. Just kidding.
Yo, who knows when that'll be?
They said it's kind of like put on hold.
I know, because
they don't know what to do with the story right now.
I don't believe that. I don't. I don't believe when Neil said that, because he deadass said a while ago that I think it was him and Hallie, possibly. They had an outline for it. There was an outline somewhere in the world, probably deep in his laptop somewhere.
They probably didn't like. They probably ended up thinking it wasn't good though.
Maybe he changed his mind.
That's
what happened with part 2. He changed his mind completely from the original story. I won't say what it is because we're not there yet, but
I kind of want to know what it is.
I know what the original one is. He talked about it on the original podcast.
Well, I need to listen to those.
Well, you haven't heard those? They have a podcast for both games and the DLC, and it's like they have the cast and they have Neil talking on it, and he goes in depth about the original idea.
That's what those are on the remake game. I know. I've seen those on the game.
Oh, I think they did include it on there. I had heard it on the podcast app.
Like if you go in the extras of the actual video game, you can see the podcasts. And you can actually have like commentary mode on when you play the game, and they talk during the cutscenes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I guess that's like brand new for the remake, I think.
Oh, shit.
I think. It might be on remaster, but I can't remember.
I played it, but I didn't I guess I didn't go too deep into the features or things that they added for it.
I think you have to play the game once and it unlocks.
Maybe I just didn't even notice. That's happened.
There's so many settings in the game. You have to like dig through them.
If I beat a game and it gives me a message, I tend to space out. I don't know why. I think I'm usually too like much in the thought of like the game I just played and like thinking about this ending, and then I just don't even read the message.
You unlock new game plus. What the heck is this?
And I'm like, huh?
I mean, honestly, I didn't even know that it had a DLC until you guys told me.
Oh my god!
Well, are you happy we made you play it though?
Yes, I am, especially for this episode because I wouldn't know what is going on.
Exactly.
So thank you for making me play it.
suffer with us.
I loved how in the arcade how Ellie did the optional conversation on the car game.
Yes.
Because in the game,
good.
there's an optional conversation that you can, like, you might miss it.
It's
But if
easy
you
to
go
miss.
over to it, you can click on it. It's actually a trophy too.
Mm-hmm.
And she like acts like she's driving the car. I love how they added that in the show too.
I didn't know about that for years, honestly. No one goes to. There's no reason to go to the car unless you're someone who's curious about the arcade. But there's literally like no reason to go to it.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, because you're curious and you want to look at the car. That's why.
I looked at everything.
People just go for whatever's like, ding, like whatever pops up. They throw bricks on the car. Oh yeah.
They didn't show that. Oh.
We never got Brickmaster. Oh.
No.
Max, why'd you tell me that? The whole episode's ruined. No, I'm kidding. But
or we didn't get the skull.
Oh yeah, the little fortune teller.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was in the background.
It might be. You know how they do that all
Probably.
the time. They always put stuff in the background.
I got like a whole list for him. I'm gonna find
that we haven't gotten a brick.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a brick or a bottle throw yet.
Single brick. No, brick is better than bottle. Okay?
No, I agree. Brick's over bottle.
Brick is superior. Okay, I want to see. It better happen next episode. I want to see someone use a brick. Damn it!
It might happen.
This is the time.
In the remake, you can run up to a clicker and brick them to death, and you won't die.
I'm gonna do that.
You could do it on any difficulty.
Oh shit!
Like you can walk up to them very quiet. Say if there's a clicker sleeping, you can do that too. You can like crouch walk up to them really quietly, and then just spam square, and it just Joel just goes bam, 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 and then it's dead.
God. Wow. I'm gonna try that. That sounds chaotic.
But you can't do it with a bottle.
Because brick is better.
You die if you have the bottle.
Yeah, bottle you just
you just hit it once and the clicker's like, what was that?
It'll probably just tickle it.
Mm-hmm.
Clicker's like, huh, what's that? Oh, food?
Okay,
Damn.
Did anyone else get so happy when Take On Me started playing?
Yeah. That was so cute.
And her reaction to the escalator.
What does she call it? Electric
stairs.
Electric stairs, yeah. And she keeps running up and down and up and down. And when they're like about to get off, she almost like falls and Riley catches her. I'm like, that's like me, because sometimes like when you get to the bottom, I feel like I'm gonna like.
That's because she freaking yeeted towards her. She's like, I'm coming for you. I'm like, Ellie, you're gonna eat it. Chill. Max is like, I need to go to the mall and do that. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, people be like, what are you doing?
Although,
yeah, in the Michelle, did you listen to the podcast? Because I only got
not yet. That's the only one I'm missing.
I got halfway through it and then I had to stop, sadly. But they said in where they were filming in Canada, it was a mall that was like they were gonna like knock it down anyway. So they basically said you could do whatever you want.
Oh shit.
But they said it was only one story, not like the show. So all that's basically visual effects, basically.
Damn, it looked good.
Yeah.
They said that escalator though was actually in that mall though. But they said when it would go up, all you would be on the escalator, you'd just be looking into a wall.
Wait, so is the mall gone now?
I don't know.
I hope not. I will go right now.
They said they were like gonna knock it down because it was like closed or whatever. And
that's so sad.
But yeah, it was only like a one-story mall, and they had to do a lot of visual effects, and I was like, really? That's really good.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
But like I said, I need to finish
malls.
listening to it.
They did the same thing with the mall from Stranger Things. It's I don't know if it already got torn down. I know it's gonna soon. And that's the same mall they used in Wonder Woman. And I'm like,
Is that the
what?
one?
Atlanta?
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's like the big one, right?
Yeah. I'm like, can you like keep it up until next Dragon Con so I can go? Thanks. After I get photos on there, then you can tear it down. Just give me a few months.
I love how they were like they had like all the stores in there, like CVS and Best Buy and Victoria's Secrets and like all these stores.
There's
That
even
like
a GameStop.
did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, there's so many like, I love how they have the stores that like we even know, because it was like 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel
I was
like
yes, Best Buys and Last of Us.
I love Best Buy as a kid.
Oh, I go there like all the time still.
Yeah.
I would get so excited, just like looking at everything, all the tech and stuff.
Go look at the
Yeah.
TVs on the wall.
I would always look at the TVs.
The scene with oh yes, that was so good. Ellie's smile. Her smile was so.
So cute.
It was such a cute smile. She was so happy.
And then it got interrupted.
Immediately. Neil's like, oh, Ellie's happy. Let's step on that joy. Let's crush it.
Yeah, that whole scene was just when they were trying to get away from it. The stalker. I was just like, yeah.
Bella's acting was amazing in that scene. I feel like
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
every episode she just gets better and better, but this
Oh,
one in
yeah.
particular,
Oh,
she
yeah.
was able
So
to
good.
showcase such a range of emotions. Like, you know, we got to see her like
Happy.
happy. We got to see her like a different kind of angry that we haven't seen. Like when she
Yeah.
gets upset with Riley, and then her reaction to seeing her bite mark, and then she went from like freaking out to like just worry and horror when seeing
Yes.
Riley with it too. And I'm like, girl. you
Yeah,
killed
and
me.
like in the game, Ellie doesn't freak out that much either. She just like she brushes her arm over it like this a couple times.
Yeah.
It's like what?
Ellie's more shocked, I think, in the game.
Yeah, and then
Mhm.
like Bella, she's like,
Mhm. Like
I would be
full-blown
doing
panic.
that.
I would be too. I'd be like, what is this? Get this off! No, cut off my arm. Do something. No, I would be a mess. Ugh.
yeah,
You know, actually, that just made me think. Hold on, I've seen a lot of zombie. Like, I mean, I know it's not zombies in Last of Us. Technically, they're infected, but like those kind of genre of storytelling, they always cut off a limb to see if it works.
yeah. Before the bite mark gets into the bloodstream.
Yeah, I don't. They've never done that in Tilu, have they?
No, I wonder.
Hmm.
I wonder if that would work. Has anyone tried?
No,
Everyone's just like, oh, I'm bit. That's it.
I'm done for. I can
I-
feel the tendrils growing in
I-
my mouth.
Immediately. I'm just mind blown right now. We've never seen anyone try that.
No.
Yeah, right when
Part
you
3.
said that. Yeah, right when you said that, I was just thinking of Walking Dead right away because they would cut off limbs. Like if they got bit in the the leg, they'd.
Yeah, because Riley got her hand. What if you? Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
oh no.
And then there's like some situations if they got bit on their back or something, you can't.
Yeah,
do
that
anything
you're-
either.
Yeah, that
You're
you
done.
can't really do anything about.
Ooh.
Danielle's like, let's
Skin off.
totally
Max,
cut this. Wow.
Wow.
that was nasty.
Ew.
Ew. No, thank you.
I think we should tweet Neil tonight and ask him that question.
We have a very important question for you. Why has no one done this? Does it work?
Or does it just regrow their arm?
Ugh, can you imagine a bunch of
Ew.
like tendrils just come out?
Ugh.
Ew. No.
Why did you think of that?
Because I watch a lot of horror films.
True.
Ew, don't know.
Ew. Oh.
No. That's horrifying.
Nose goes. Whoever does touch their nose first has to do it, right?
What? I was looking at his comments. That's cheating.
No,
Doesn't count.
how he was saying, like get the venom out, basically, and I was like, nose goes. I'm not doing it. I don't want to get.
I didn't see it until it was too late. I didn't see what you were doing. Put some alcohol. You should be fine. They should just pour that bottle over that they had.
Oh, when you said that, the alcohol, how they found the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a reference to the guy in the DLC.
I think it was.
Yeah. And like, what was up with Ellie? She was laughing, but the body fell through the floor. I'm like, Ellie.
You know how she is. She's chaotic.
It's like Riley's like, why are you laughing, basically?
She laughs through the fear. Because she almost fell through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the same thing happened when she killed the stalker too. She started laughing.
Oh yeah, she's like, I did, I got it.
I mean, I would have felt the same way too. I'd be proud of myself. I'd be like, I did that. Look, I went stabby.
Yeah, and then like basically how Michelle was saying, like how Bella changed her emotions really fast, like how Riley was staring at her. She was like, what?
She went through so many emotions in that moment.
Oh yeah,
it was crazy.
And when Ellie when she was hitting the counter with the pipe, exactly like the game, and like the emotion that she was just oh my gosh, a whole part.
Someone made a meme of it, and they were like, me every time I see a window in Tilu. And it's true. I'm always breaking the glass. Every time I see glass, for no reason, I'm like, smash.
It's true. It's true.
It's so fun.
Yeah, and then Riley's like, there's some more stuff over there that you could break, just like the game.
It's so good.
And like,
and that they go to that whole scene with them, like.
And then they start the music that they play at the end of the DLC too, and like when they're talking, and that's when I lost it. That's when I cried.
Yeah, that was.
I lost it because that's the part that I always cry at, like that whole time, like. And then like when they went back to Joel and Ellie, when she finally realizes I gotta help him.
Yeah, like
and
she wasn't gonna leave him. Like
yeah, she's like I can't.
Especially after what happened with Riley.
Yeah.
So.
And
like that whole scene, and I was just like.
Yo, when she's sewing him up, I was like, oh.
Oh yeah, I could. That's what I was telling Gabby. I can't watch that. I was like kind of with my eyes squint, like.
Oh, I was. I was like, ew.
Oh, I just hate needles. Like anything.
But when she held his hand before she started sewing him up, I was sobbing. She was holding his hand. Yeah. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this right now. This shit got me.
Oh man, I'm not ready for the next episode.
Next episode. That's it.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days after today.
Will we get Troy Baker though?
Yes.
But then John keeps reminding me, no, and I'm like, no.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
What? What?
What you're saying? Are you simping over that character?
Not that character, Troy.
I can't say why I'm judging.
No, I'm.
You can simp over Troy, but not the character.
I'm not the character, Troy. Not the character, Troy.
I'm gonna laugh if you watch the episode and you're like, oh, but the character. Max, the character.
Now every time I play the game, I'm like, oh hey, it's.
You're gonna think of him.
Shiro's rage quits. Thanks, JC, for
JC.
hanging out. Have a good night.
Bye. You want to know what I've been thinking? Where the heck is Nolan North? He's got to be in the show somewhere.
I don't think he is. I mean, it would be cool if they did, but
like, watch he's in the next episode, part of the group.
I'm gonna laugh if he's just like eating soup in a corner or something. Like he's just like, like it's like they show that like in the preview that like room.
Yeah, with
all, like,
all
sitting.
of them.
Yeah. Imagine he's just there.
He's like over there in the corner. Oh, hey guys! Like it just does the David voice. I'd be like, blah.
Like he says like one line. That'd be funny.
I'd be scared to meet him wearing my Ellie cosplay. I'd be like, Nolan, you're amazing, but I gotta go. He does it really
good. He does the voice really good. When he did it to me, he did it straight up in my ear. I was like, hello? I was like, you're gonna make me run away. No, it was so funny though. I was cracking up when he did that. I didn't expect it. I was just talking to him normally, and then he pulls out the David voice, and I was like,
"That's amazing how he could just change his voice like that. That's fast. Awesome.
It's so good. It's so freaking good. Because it's so different from his regular voice. Sounds nothing like him.
Like, you know, in the game, I hope that we get that scene. I won't really say a lot, but the scene that Joel's interrogating the two. That dude.
I think we are. I won't say why, but I think we are.
I think we are too.
They got it.
The only thing I saw is just.
Yeah. It has to, what else could it be? You know?
A piñata. I don't know.
Yeah, he's whacking a piñata.
Yeah.
But the dude in the chair is actually Nolan North motion capping.
Yeah.
But they had to get a different person's actor's voice because he sounded too much like Nathan Drake in the chair.
I love that. He went through all that and didn't even get to use his voice.
But it's still him motion capping it though.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, it's actually David and Joel, but not really.
Yeah. I saw they released more footage from the motion capture from the first game, but I haven't watched it yet because that feature that they released, it shows a bunch of new clips from the new episode. I'm like, I don't want to see any of that.
Oh, the creator or whatever? Yeah.
I heard that it has like scenes from the new one or whatever, and I'm like, oh, don't need to see it. I can wait till Sunday.
John told me that they started watching it, and they were like, you better stop, don't watch it. They were like, don't watch it.
You told me to. He told me to. Good thing, because I was gonna watch it.
Yeah, I was gonna watch it too, like after stream, and then when he told me that, I was like, yeah, okay, thank you. Because like all I watch is the preview, and that's it.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
And like the behind the scenes stuff of the episode we just watched. That's all I watch. I just watch the preview, and that's it. And then people are on Twitter are posting those scenes, and I'm like,
Yeah. They can't help themselves.
Oh, I'm so ready. God.
For what, the episode?
Yeah, the Sundays. Yeah.
It's gonna be intense. That one shot with the fire.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
it looks straight out of the game. Like
it really does.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we might get like a little backstory of the person we're gonna meet.
I think we're gonna get more context on how they live and like how they are.
And
yeah. Ew.
Well, like in Walking Dead, there was a group like that too. So
You.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
Should be fun.
Did we think we covered everything for the 2 episodes? We didn't miss anything.
I'm
trying to remember. I'm just making sure before we go ahead anymore.
Max, make sure your friend doesn't find out. about what's gonna happen.
Oh, you guys noticed the cassette tape, for the AHA, the group that sings "Take on Me."
What about it?
It was a cassette tape in
The one that was on
Ellie's
her table.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Max Walkman. Yeah.
It was cool seeing the Walkman.
Yeah, I did see all the tapes, but I read the names really fast, but I didn't pay attention. I like how she was reading the comic book.
We saw actual pages.
Yeah, like actual, like straight up comic. Like, I hope they sell those.
That would be so cool.
I would buy those.
They should make a Savage Starlight game.
Maybe that's what Naughty Dog's doing, and they're just.
I mean, they're doing a whole.
They said they are working on a whole new game. And watch it be that.
Savage Starlight.
Endure and survive.
I want that. God, my nose is killing me. I have such bad allergies right now.
Oh yeah, allergies.
I feel like I just keep sniffling.
Allergies are the worst.
I think they're starting because like I'm starting to see like the leaves grow on trees, like the buds or whatever, and I'm like, no, please, no.
Mine have been really bad the past like week.
Oh yeah, same. Like I could tell if I go outside and I come back in and I'm like, oh.
I was out like most of today and I'm just like, ugh.
I think we pretty much covered everything. All the important stuff. Unless anyone has anything else.
I went through all my notes. All my notes are done.
Yeah. Same.
But I feel like I'm probably going to remember something later and be
you're
like, oh.
Crap.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Damn.
We could just probably bring all that stuff to the beginning of the next episode. Like the next
I'm gonna complain about one thing.
What?
It's not about the show, but I am gonna complain about the people. And I know you both already know because I've already complained about it like online. Why are people selling the Walkman for so much money? It's not fair. I want the Walkman, and people are selling it for like $150 to $300 something, and I'm like, you were selling this? Yeah, no, they were selling it originally for $30, and then
is it because of right after the episode?
Yes. I'm like, why you do this to me? I mean, at least a friend of mine is sending me his. That's like a similar one, but like, I'm like, damn, like, why these people gotta be like that? Why do they
like we can make money even though they're not? They're gonna still have it for like ever now.
You'd be surprised. People will.
Are they gonna keep? Do you think they're gonna keep it up that high after the show, or do you better watch it? They might drop it right back down, and then someone else is gonna get it. So I keep your eye out on that.
No, yeah, like even though my friend is sending me his, and I'm gonna use that one for now, like for like the cosplay, I still have it as like because I have all those apps. They're like resale apps, and I keep it as a saved search, so I get notified if there's a new one. I'm like, huh, what's this? Something on the list? Oh, yep. But right now they're all expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and watch, the show's gonna be over, and then everything's gonna go right back to normal. I hate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a few months.
It's like, why does the prices go up? No one's not gonna buy that.
They sometimes do. That's the thing. Those people that buy it are the reason why scalpers or like people who are resellers do that. Like, here's the thing. I understand making a profit. You know, you want to make a little bit of profit. Sure, you want to make back like what you spent maybe and like more. That's fair.
Yeah.
But when you're doing it to $300 something, that's
just
that's not okay. I don't even think it has the headphones. From what I saw, I didn't see the headphones.
Do you think thrift stores would have them?
You know, a few people told me that. I'm gonna see if I can check some. Maybe I'll get lucky. Who knows? But
it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Because like I was even thinking of going there for a jacket for my cosplay.
Do it. You'd be surprised what you find there.
Because like I kind of have a similar jacket. But like,
Which jacket?
I have two. It's a part 2 jacket.
Oh, the one that's the 2 colors? The brown one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's easier.
The one that she wears of someone's.
Yeah. Yeah, that's easier to find than...
I have 2 jackets. One jacket is the right color, but it only has 2 pockets. The other jacket has the 4 pockets. So I'm like debating what I should do with the 2 jackets. Like, it's hard.
The one with the 4 pockets is not a good color? What color is it?
It's like a... It's like an orangey-ish kind of... I don't know, they're right there in my closet. I can't get
Send me a picture, maybe you can dye it.
Maybe.
That's what I did.
Because like one of them's like almost the same color, almost. And then the other one has the 4 pockets, but it's not the right color, and I'm just like, dang it.
Send me pictures of them.
Okay.
I'll help you decide.
Because it's like I have them. Why not use one of them at least?
No. I almost had an idea, but I was like, I don't know if that would work. Show me them.
Okay.
I might have an idea, but I need to see them first.
Yeah, I'm working on part 2, Ellie, but this day 2, even though no one has no idea what we're talking about.
Except Max, probably.
I only have 2 things done.
Work
1.5 thing. Because I have to finish painting the other side of the feathers. And then I get the arrowheads done.
Those took me so long. Those freaking feathers.
Yeah, when I started painting them, I was like painting them, and then I realized I was starting to go like a sideways paint instead of straight across. And then I was realizing I was making the spacing wrong.
I hate them. I love them. They came out great, but I hate them. It took me so long to make these because I made, I think, like 6 of them.
Yeah, I'm making 6 too because that's like the max in the game.
Yo, if you want to put this stuff on it, get it from, I think it was Michael's, like a thing of twine and just. It's exactly how it looks. Yeah, I just super glued it. I think was it super glue? No, yeah, hot glue. I did hot glue. That's what I did. Burn myself, but stays on.
Yeah, because you don't want that coming off. You'd lose it at the con or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I almost lost one of my pins from my backpack at a con last year because this girl got stuck to my
what
cosplay. Yeah, because it was at MegaCon.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say, was it at MegaCon?
Yeah, and I remember the pin was barely holding on after that.
Oh.
And I was like, ugh. Good thing
and wasn't that the one from the actual like game collection?
Yes. But that's why now I replaced them. Like, the backpack is still the backpack from the Ellie edition, but I replaced the pins with pins that my friend made.
Okay, so, yeah. So you have the real ones safe.
Yeah. I'm like, if I lose this, it's fine, but that, no, I can't lose those.
Did you see the behind the scenes of Storm? And yeah, I did see that.
That was cool. I like seeing that stuff.
Oh yeah, I love the behind the scenes stuff. Oh, excuse me. I love how they post behind the scenes photos.
Yeah, after every episode.
Yeah. I totally agree. Everyone thought Bella was not the right choice, but I think she's the right choice.
Man, from the start, I was like, yes.
Yeah, no, I agreed from the start, too. Because, like, what was that? The Game Awards? How they had, like, Troy, Ashley, Bella, and Pedro all come out on stage. You could, like, Ashley and Bella almost look alike.
They're literally so precious. They do look, they have similarities for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was amazing how they did that.
And I really like that Troy and Ashley actually have a part in the show.
Yeah.
That makes me so happy.
So do we think that Ashley is going to show up in the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, I honestly thought it was going to be episode 7, but then it would have made no sense.
Yeah, no. I think
it has to be. It has to be best.
Yeah, because like out of all the actors from the game that they've had show up, I think she's gonna have the shortest amount of screen time.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's honestly gonna have maybe one scene.
Mm-hmm.
But like it'll tell us everything we need to know about what happened to Anna, you know?
Which I'm happy we're getting, because all we got in the games was a note.
A note and then like a brief mention in the comics. That's it.
Really? I haven't read the comics yet.
Yeah. Because you know how Marlene is. Marlene's like, I'm gonna be secretive. Tell us, Marlene!
Tell us a story! See, we just needed an episode of that.
For real. I was hoping for more Marlene. I think we were gonna get a little bit more in the last one, like more than we originally did. But I want more.
Maybe Marlene with Anna?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Judging by something we saw in one of the previews, I was like, that's new.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that?
And
go away! I don't want to see it, even though I already watched it.
I think it's that just because of... You'll know what I mean when you read the comic, but it's because of what she talks about in the comic. I think they're going to show it, which I think is really cool. I was like, "Oh, I see what you're doing there."
I just like how they're showing us some of the same stuff from the games, but they're giving us like more in the show.
Mm-hmm.
That like us, the people who've played the games or read the comics, we don't know what's going on. With some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a... Honestly, it feels like an expansion. Like, it feels like we have the game, but then we have expansions on certain things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's true, Max. That the knife was Anna's. Yeah, that's true. Another reason why Ellie is so attached to it.
I wonder why Riley didn't have a Firefly pendant. Like, are they not doing that?
Do they even have them in the show at all?
That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't even have them in the show at all.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen them with it
yet, or... Because I can't even remember from, like, episode 1 if I didn't even see one. I thought, like, one of them might have had one, but, like, it was not, like, you couldn't...
No, I don't remember any of them having it. Which now I'm like...
Yeah, I know.
Where is it?
But I think the photo from the photo booth... Yeah, we really need to talk about the photo booth. Now that I remember. The photo booth scene. I think the photo from the photo booth, because you know how only, like, one photo came out clear?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's gonna be, like, the Firefly pendant that, like, Ellie keeps that photo in her backpack. That's
so
what
sad.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then, like, in the episode, Tommy didn't show Joel a photo of him and Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people were kind of, like, upset about that.
I mean...
I could see why, but, like, I could see why they didn't. But now, like, people are hoping that maybe Maria gave Ellie one, like, off-screen, and Ellie gives it to Joel at the end. Like, in the game.
That's possible.
Now, like, if they do that, I would be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll cry.
We're all gonna be crying.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone wants this action, and I'm like, it's almost here. Just wait for these last 2 episodes. It's almost here. I wonder if we're gonna get any more infected. I think it might be.
I think so.
I hope we do. I hope. Like, yeah, it could probably be a lot of money, but come on, give us some more.
I got the budget.
Just a little bit more.
Just a little more. Maybe one more cameo from a bloater or something.
Oh,
Everyone loves him now, apparently. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe people made edits like that.
I believe it.
I'm like, I cannot believe that. Like, when you said someone made a thirst trap video of Bloater, I'm like, what?
It was done now. He made them.
Say what?
Don't you know he's the Bloater's #1 fan?
Bloater cosplay loading.
Do it!
You need to. You're gonna have to like have fans in there, like motors, like fans, or like if they're gonna take breaks.
Yeah,
for real.
Because that suit was 80.
It's a lot.
80
You know someone's gonna do that
pounds.
for a con now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
for sure.
Everyone's gonna be infected now. Bloater is big. I think it'd be fun to be a clicker at a Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm. Do it done now. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm wondering how many like Last of Us cosplays are gonna pop up now. Like, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, I want to cosplay Joel now. I want to cosplay Ellie." Like, I know a lot of people that are wanting to do that.
Well, hopefully now I can find a Joel to team up with. Finally, people can start cosplaying him. I don't know what took them so long.
It took them a. How long has it been?
10 years?
Yeah. What was it? 2013, right? Yeah, so 10 years.
Only took them 10 years.
Yeah, I just wonder with the show, after the show's over, if they're gonna like make a lot of merch.
I'm surprised there's no merch now.
Yeah,
better.
I hope they make Funkos.
Same.
Because I think I said this last time with the House of Dragons, they didn't like release those Funkos until after the whole season was over. So I think that's what they're doing with Last of Us.
I want a bloater.
Oh no, I want more infected
Give
Funkos.
me a bloater Funko.
That'd be cool. They've made 6-inch Funko, so like that could be the bloater because it's taller.
True.
And then everyone's like, "Oh crap! I can't sell my Joel for $200 anymore."
Mm-hmm. People are buying those too. It's crazy. Like, since I have like the saved searches, like I'll check the Ellie section for Last of Us, and people keep listing their Funkos for like over $100, and they're selling, and I'm like, this is why they price it like that, because you guys are giving them the money. That's so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For a pop. A pop. That cost them like what? Where'd they go for? Like $12 to $15?
Yeah. If it's if it's an exclusive to somewhere, they're normally 15, and if it's just a normal one that you can get anywhere, it's like $12, like $11.99.
Messed up.
Yeah.
Daddy Bloater. Max.
Yeah, I didn't know I never knew there was an Ellie plushie, or like when I was into Last of Us, when I got into Last of Us, I didn't.
Ugh.
She angy. Look at her freaking eyebrows. She's so angy.
That is so funny.
I like that she has her little backpack.
No way.
And then she has like her tattoo.
Oh my goodness.
She's so angy. And it's really soft too. Like the hair is like really soft. Eyebrows on fleek. That's true. You're right.
Does she have the bracelet or no?
She doesn't. It's okay. It's before she gets it.
Okay.
We'll say it's before she gets it. Is there anything else? I like her little freckles.
Yeah, I just hope they make more merch. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
They should make
I need some Last of Us merch.
I want a Joel plushie. That's what I want.
Watch it. Yeah, Joel Pedro plushie. Or they could release more merch for the games too, because everyone's so obsessed with it now because of the show.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if Pedro's gonna do any Comic-Cons.
He used to do them when he was on Game of Thrones. So
Really?
Yeah, my friend has a photo op with him from one of those.
No way.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
you
and
never
it's
know, maybe. Fingers crossed.
Chicago?
You in the Chicago. That'll make me go for sure.
Because they just added a lot of Mandalorian actors. They have like 3
MegaCon
Mandalorian.
too.
Yeah.
MegaCon as well. I love how
Same with
MegaCon's
Philly.
getting all the same actors. With who?
Same with Philly. Like
Yeah,
they
Philly too, yeah.
Oh,
they
Philly,
added
yeah.
Mandalorian actors and
And then Gabriel's going.
Gabriel's going to all of them except Mega. What is this? Mega needs to step it up.
I think it's because it's March.
Something. Well, it's like the last day of March, and then it goes into the next month.
And the thing that's funny about that is it's the same weekend as C2E2 as well. And like C2E2 already hit that out of the park with Chris Evans and the villain from Black Panther. For what's his name? Oh my goodness.
Wait, Michael B. Jordan?
No, from the second one.
Oh, Jonathan. Is that his name? Jonathan? No, wait, I'm thinking wrong movie.
wrong movie.
Wakanda Forever.
Why was I thinking of Ant-Man? Because I just watched Creed the other night, and I was like, oh, he was so good. Wait, Wakanda. Who the heck was the villain in Wakanda?
Wakanda Forever, the serpent god or king.
Oh,
or...
Namor.
Oh!
Thank you.
Oh, Namor.
Thank you. Thank
Namor.
you.
The way he says his name, Namor, I'm like,
Ooh.
hello?
Yeah, he's going to too, in Chicago. I'm like, they better not add anyone else because I can't go.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's doing cons?
Yeah, that's his first one apparently.
Shit. At first, I thought you were talking about Michael B. Jordan. I was like, Michael's going? I'm about to freak out. I want to meet Michael. Damn.
But yeah, I'm hoping
I need to rewatch that movie. I think I was crying too much in Wakanda Forever. Honestly, it's kind of a blur for me. I cried so much in that movie. So
it was so good, but I cried, and I'm like, I want to watch it again, but I don't want to cry. But I watched The Last of Us.
For real. Max is thirsting.
Wait, who's that?
Who?
What? Who's that Max said?
Namor.
No. Oh, is that him? Oh.
Wait, do you not know what that means? Max is just being hardcore thirsting right now.
Oh, okay. So I guess
Donnell was
that's
the hydrate.
for him then. The hydrate.
Mm-hmm.
That's specifically for Max.
Well,
So Pedro's done Comic-Cons. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if Pedro did the one, there'd be Mandalorians, there'd be Joels.
True.
I want someone to make a Mandalorian Joel crossover cosplay. Like, I think that'd be so
I think I saw someone do that actually, but like
yeah, I was
a while
about to say
ago.
that. On,
I need to see the
Instagram.
photos, please.
Yeah,
on
that
Instagram.
exists.
So someone's done it.
Yeah, I've seen a picture of it.
Because, like,
I'm pretty sure
I
someone did
like,
that.
that'd be, like, the coolest idea ever.
And then there was another cosplayer with that one that did Ellie and Grogu, like a mashup.
Oh, I saw that.
hmm
Where do
Yeah.
you see these? I don't see it.
Instagram.
I can send it to you.
Now we need Ellie dressed as Grogu. So wait, Pedro's gonna be Kratos then?
Why? Because he's daddy.
I'm joking though.
I want to see him with that makeup.
I'm joking. Because he
Wait.
likes.
So Atreus.
That
That would be funny. Wait, Max, what are you talking about?
I think Pedro is Kratos, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Channing Tatum, yes, as Atreus. That would be really funny.
Wait.
Wow.
What?
Magic Mike. No, Max. Behave.
Did anyone even see that movie?
The last one?
Yeah, I saw previews for it, and I was like, wait, I thought they were over already.
I had an early screening for it, and Donnell didn't want to go. He was like, I'm not watching that.
Boo.
Max, I'm sure you're gonna watch it.
What? I've never seen those movies.
Shiro, stop lying.
I never did. Oh my goodness. What? I'm behind on everything, so that's one of them.
Donnell's calling you out. No, Max.
I could send you a clip of me blushing on stream one time. And I was like, red.
Was it in reaction to Joel?
No. Someone in one of the Horizon games.
Oh, no.
Movie night magic. Hey, Michelle, there's your movie for Friday night.
No! Absolutely not.
Oh my gosh.
How awkward. It's like...
Everyone be sitting there like...
It's like the equivalent of watching a movie with your parents and then like a sex scene comes up and you're like... It's so awkward and like no one knows what to do.
You want to walk away?
Yes!
Leave, run away.
I've used the excuse before of, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm like, oh, gotta pee, bye. Ugh, get me out of here. No.
She was super... apparently when I was playing that game, I had a lot of boyfriends from that game.
It'd be like that.
It's like, why do they make video game characters hot? Like, please.
They know what they're doing. That's how they sell copies.
That's how they sell copies?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh, I'm laughing so much my face hurts.
I know.
Ah. I know, I keep yawning too, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
At least tomorrow's Friday, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we normally do this on Tuesdays. I'm thinking today's Tuesday. It's Thursday.
Right.
Oh well. Since we pretty much went over everything, I think could call it the night. Maybe.
Yeah, that's fine. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do.
Yeah. So
Max,
our
you
next stream will be the 14th, Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's like the show's almost over.
Sadly.
That's so sad.
It's gonna blow my mind probably. And then I can't talk ahead. I'll be quiet.
Yeah.
We gotta zip. Even though it's hard to.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be over. I don't either. I'll just go back to playing the game like I normally did. I'd be like, nothing ever happened.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I am gonna rewatch the whole season though.
Same.
Same.
But like really like take my time with it. Like I wanna like really take in all of the set designs and all that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Because I only watched all the episodes once.
What?
I watched them like at least twice.
Yeah, I do.
So
I do it
notes.
I only watched them once.
She was like, I ain't got no time for that.
I don't want to cry more.
Suck it up.
No. I have to save my tears for the next episode.
Just hydrate.
Yeah, exactly though. But it's hard to hydrate when you're crying and trying to watch the show. You're just like, like what's that? What's that meme with the? He's like on the chair trying to drink the wine glass and it's like shaking.
Oh yeah, that's Will Ferrell, isn't it?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, this was fun.
It was.
I had a lot of fun talking about these episodes with you guys.
Yeah.
So our next stream will be 14th, but we'll keep you all updated in the Discords.
Yes.
So thank you everyone for hanging out tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.